Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to another edition of Airy Sky Ridley's video blog. I was complaining to Chloe because, as you all know, I am quarantined until I give contact tracing info. Because of it, sorry. And because of it, I didn't mean that. Just trying to put you on my lap. I'll get you a snack. Guess I gotta pay you today. Come here. So, anyways, what I wanted to say to you all is, this little guy, because I'm on quarantine, Chloe's got to take him outside, so he's more attached to Chloe, yet he's a trained service dog for me. So, I always feel that he might be compromised with Chloe. You know, I mean, I'm not allowed to go outside right now, so. All right, let's get you a snack. I promise. When you get whimpers by mistake, you know, then all right, today you're gonna porterhouse. Yeah, that's what you get, early dinner, I guess. Yeah, so, anyways, there you go. So, today I want to talk to you guys about why I'm wearing this shirt again. Well, it's too fucking hot. So, first of all, I want to talk to you about stimulus checks. Now, I did get to watch the video clip this morning over Donald Trump talking about taking $300 billion. Fortunately, it's not good when they don't give the information where it's coming from. So, you know, so I thought I'd share that with you all, you know. And so I went through the news this morning and I didn't find anything, you know. There was a news thing, you know, where Donald Trump talked about, you know. So, you know, this is going to be an interesting election for 59 days. So I did email Sister Pee Wee this morning on something that might be of an interest to her. I don't know if she can find it at Google or find it on YouTube. I did find it on Amazon. I will talk about that today in the general chat. I did take some medicine, by the way. Had some Tylenol in it. My useless, flavorless, tasty list meds that Chloe got me, and I've decided from now on I'm going to keep some NyQuil and DayQuil on hand, but I'm going to go through Amazon to replace them because I'm not paying the price that they charge. So, with that said, we have 5 spreadsheets to do this morning, and then I got a couple things to do, which is pretty much movies. So, I'm trying to remember where my here we go. My spreadsheets are. So because tomorrow is Sunday, I might tackle 1 spreadsheet. So 4 today, 1 tomorrow should be a good balancing act. Because frankly, you know, as I told Chloe, I would really like to get into my movies that I rented, which I want to tell you about my movies as well. But I know people come in here for stimulus update. So Donald Trump yesterday, I watched the clips finally saying that, you know, there's $300 billion. Okay, let's picture this. Okay, $300 billion. I know Pee Wee brought this to my attention, which I thank her. $300 billion. Okay, of money. Let me turn the fan down just 1 notch. So I see how it is. You get hurt so you can get that moisty. That's how you work, huh? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, figures. You're calm, man. Yeah. All right. So basically, she turns around. So basically, Pee Wee gave me the information, right? I'm not trying to brain fart here, and I couldn't figure out where the money's coming from. Some say it's coronavirus relief fund, but the way Donald Trump put it in his video, it was like, I'm going to the way Donald Trump said it, it was like magical hidden magical $300 billion just appeared, right? And he needs Congress's approval to spend it. Okay. Now, I'm sorry, but Congress is not going to give the approval because we don't know what the hell he's talking about, I mean, I wouldn't even. I mean, let me put it this way: Donald Trump. I'm not going to talk negative about him, but my own personal opinion is unless we the people. Um, you know, um, let me just say, I just don't know what to make of it. It sounds too good to be true. Okay, I know there's too many people suffering, saying, "Well, he better just basically do an executive order." And as you guys know, in my last video yesterday, I said, yesterday's video, he should just do an executive order, get it over with. Fortunately, I think this is all smokes and mirrors. All right, I think what he's doing, okay, is he's doing whatever he can to get elected. All right, plain and simple. The man basically thinks he could throw a bone out to the American people. Look, I got stimulus checks. Look, Chloe, I got a stimulus check in your name of $1,200+. All you got to do is push your Congress to say yes. Meanwhile, I'm doing Chloe. I know Chloe would never put up with Donald Trump anyways, but then she turns around, pushes the Congress. Her Congress sits there and says no. Next thing you know, uh, what happens? Nothing happens. Again, the American people gets pissed off, and what he's trying to do is, in my opinion, it's an election year. So these people that believe he's King Donald can do no wrong. He's turning around and basically sowing more, crap. If he's gonna basically do it with an executive order, he should. So one spreadsheet down, 3 to go. So because of this, I'm gonna do a dip and talk to you guys while I do this. Now, point is I love all of you people, every one of you, and there's a lot of people sitting here complaining, well, food stamps aren't enough. Well, it isn't. Fortunately, the problem is as I told you yesterday, my advocate 1 is retiring. An advocate 2 is just slammed. You got to expect it with the fucking them handling so many things. I mean, look. No, I'm not. I'm getting irritated, actually. I literally am upset. And that's how I feel, everyone. My emotions I never share. Because every day it's the same thing. Just a different day, and I'm getting tired of this. I literally am. The other day, the family asked me, what's the point of me spending $60 on a phone, for example.
I'll just throw it in the fucking harbor.
And I said to myself, well, I'm tired of paying it because, I don't use it but once, twice a month, I mean, I would love to cut corners, literally. I mean, I'm.
Just don't pay the bill. Cut the corners on that, okay? I don't want us paying the phone bill next month.
Let's do this month.
What's that?
Let's do this month.
What do you mean?
The bill's due at almost the end of the month.
Then let's not pay it then. I'll just cancel. And we'll use Skype.
So, anyways, one of the things I was telling you guys before I'm getting a headache again, I think Chloe's going to be the death of me, honestly. I think that's what Joe's dream was actually foretelling. Because I just can't take the stress anymore. So
you might just tell APS, let's come here and investigate.
Why?
Because you'd love to pounce on the case.
They're closed. And why would I waste my time? Why?
You make a lot of people happy.
Why do you assume I will be making my kid happy? Huh? Why do you do this to yourself? Why? For what? Why would I call him, huh? Why would I want to call them?
Everyone wants to call.
Why would everyone want to call? You're paranoid.
That's usually what happens. APS lady likes to investigate. She pounces on every opportunity. Just gives her no reason to come on the island. That's what she likes. She likes to come to the island and eat all the food.
Now you're gonna be fucking this way all day over a fucking phone. No wonder why I haven't gotten a headache. Hey man, good to see you. Sorry. I'm living with someone who's giving me a massive headache, so I apologize. I don't mean any drama here. How are you doing, by the way? Hope you're doing all right. I'm just trying to finish up some stuff here. But, and my head's feeling like it's going to explode, It's the way it is. Literally, my head's just. You spent the day on trial doing what? I mean, I live with someone who's borderline personality, bipolar, supposedly. So, the point with me is I get angry, every day. I sleep days. All right, I go to bed early in the morning, like 7, 9 in the morning. I get up and I'm ready to go. I tell Chloe to quit arguing. You do your stuff in the daytime. You sleep at night. I sleep in day. We won't have any problems. My other plan was also is that she does her chores. With with Donald Trump doing the America and everything else, it's just driving her to do nothing. So she likes to be on her damn phone, and we have a family plan. Well, I find the phone to be pretty damn useless, in my opinion.
I just want us to discontinue the phone service. It'll just be better for both of us if we just don't have phones.
I mean, literally, the phone's good for apps and stuff, Wi-Fi. But the thing is, I mean, literally, I only make 1 or 2 phone calls a week.
On the mainland, I don't need a phone for us to keep in touch. Just write me a fucking note, and I'll just deal with that. And if I have to message you, I'll just take my laptop to a Wi-Fi area and use it, or a tablet.
You're giving me a headache right now. I don't want a heart attack either. My heart's already weak. Yeah. So what type of things is your what did you say it was your other half? Yeah, I understand that one. I understand that one completely. I understand that one completely. I haven't had a decent rest in a while. Myself. I'm just fucking out of it. It's like one of these days I would just like to. Joe had this dream the other day where I died of a heart attack. I think he was trying to tell me the dream was caused by too much stress.
What I'm wondering is why this gas won't go away in my stomach.
Well, if you're having stomach problems, it could be causing something else. You know what I would do? I would go to the emergency
I'm
room and
not
tell
going
them.
to that place. You always suggest them.
Well, they're the only ones in the area. You can't just get on a boat and go to the next hospital over in the next county.
It's not that bad. You just want me there.
I didn't. Why do you assume I want you at the hospital? Now you're treating me like garbage again. Let's just whip Rita a new one because Rita suggests if your stomach's causing that many trouble and you don't have a primary care physician, to go to the emergency room. Instead, you want to whip me and be like, "Oh, you want me to go to the hospital?"
I'd rather die than go to that hospital.
See, I try to help you, and this is what I get from it. Whip the shit out of me verbally with your tongue.
I'm not sure what shit. You're just expressing that I don't want to go to that hospital. I don't trust them.
Well, I don't trust the other hospitals either, and with fucking the pandemic, you're gonna either have to fucking bitch and bellyache about your fucking tum-tum problem, or you're gonna have to take care of it. Look, I got heart trouble. I can die any day from it. Then when I'm dead, who's gonna look after you, huh? Have you ever thought about that? Who's gonna look after you?
I'll just.
I haven't even figured dinner out. I had burgers last night, but tonight burgers and fries. Chloe picked them up, but today she's claiming the burgers have food poisoned her or something or other. Her stomach's not acting up. I think between everything that's happening in her stomach, she needs to get it checked. Fortunately, she's being a complete.
I survived food poisoning before without even going to the hospital.
So, is this food poisoning or is it something else? Because you've been complaining about indigestion, heartburn, bloatingness, gas. That sounds like you're having ulcers, which means your stomach could be bleeding. Have you been shitting out any fucking dark redness in your stools? All right, so it's not ulcers then. Could be benign polyps or polyps.
Just have to eat. I just have to be careful what I eat. I'm not dealing with that hospital.
Well, my pantry is. That's not including all the other places,
If I can hold out till Wednesday, I can go to the hospital off island.
Oh, everything all of a sudden, millions of. Yeah, I understand that one, Nin. I mean, literally, I understand that completely. I get that all the fucking time. I'm pointing the fingers. A neighbor assaulted Chloe, and she's like, "You're a neighbor lover." I mean, I get so many fucking accusations. It's not even funny. I mean, literally, and my chest is always hurting because she brought about. No, I will in time, but you're not pushing me. Nin was talking about her freaking significant other in England. That's where you're from, right, love? England?
You need to change the title then. It says stimulus, bitch about the people you live with.
I was talking about stimulus to begin with until you snapped.
First.
Now I get to be treated like crap.
Doesn't matter. Sheriff's probably on their way because we fight.
So, what's up, Cam? How goes it? Trying to finish these.
It's on their way, and I'm probably going to be going out in shackles.
Now I gotta fucking deal with that.
They said they come out here for one more argument.
Yeah, and they told me in an email that I'd be the one going because they can't arrest a retarded person like you.
They could arrest me.
No, they couldn't. They said they'd arrest me.
You.
This officer told me completely outright they called you retarded. Oh, fuck. Thank God I got nitro near me. Need to take some deep breaths. Things, I go, I feel like at times I'm losing my mind. What the hell? I didn't want, oh shit. Poppy, knock it off. Excuse me. Poppy! Move. Oh, grab him.
Moppy, get over here. Someone at the door.
Knock the bag over and knock the garbage can over and caused the neighbor's dog to bark. And on top of that, he was barking at a deer. Because your window's open.
Yeah.
And he figures it's okay to bark in there. Because
Bark
you never
at
shut
you?
your window.
I will be shutting it after Labor Day. And
That's all.
Well, if the windows are shut, he still barks at a deer. You can still sense the deer.
No, he can't. He can only sense them if the window's open. He can smell them. The deer basically went by the window.
What does he bark at deer?
Emma, yes, I remember.
So Bobby was outside, not on a leash. You think he would chase the deer?
Yeah, I think he would. He tried to eat them.
Try to bite into their leg.
Yes, he would. So, anyways, everyone, I've been just getting things moving along, you know.
What about a cow? Same thing, you bite a cow.
Yeah. Grab my dip.
Alright, Moppy.
I wish I could get rid of this headache, everyone, but I took some Tylenol already. So actually, I could take some ibuprofen. I think that could work. Yeah. Yeah, that's giving me my headache med. Should be good for about 6 hours, I hope. There. That works. Yeah, I remember your name's Emma, you know. Again, Emma, I'm sorry for, what your significant other's doing. So all of you, my head should clear up in a bit. Maybe I'll grab me a quick Pepsi to swig it down quicker. That might help too, you know. So, kind of worried about the future, you know. I still got a lot to. And by the way, Cam, that's the son of a bitch bastard upstairs that walks like a fucking elephant. And he can away. Did you hear it this morning, 7 a.m.? He was fucking doing this. Son of a bitch woke me up. He was bitching my TV was a little louder. Mm. Patriots arrested. Yeah, that's amazing, Emma. I mean, arrested. Yeah, Chloe's always afraid that she's going to be arrested because, you know, that. But, you know, the police swearing around told me I'd be the one going to jail because they think someone that's this retarded, you know, should just be exempt because she's too mentally retarded. That's what apparently the government then allocated her because of all the threats she made against the government. They considered her too mentally ill and retarded. It's an interesting concept, you know. Let's see. So, well, guess I get to do this one now. So, each one gets me closer to the end, which is great, you know. So, I've been looking at buying some stuff for Christmas, which, by the way, everyone, not that I'm joking, I'm just going to throw this out as a joke. But I decided last night, and I'll get it free if you guys are interested. I asked moderator Joe. Yeah, I asked moderator Joe. So I asked moderator Joe. Gee, that's a little low in my opinion. Yeah, it's about right there. That works. Yep. So I asked moderator Joe if I should make a Amazon wish list. Okay. Now here's the joke. Okay, the joke goes like this: I have a friend who's um, likes my videos, says my stimulus checks are the best. Excuse me, that wasn't ladylike. Anyways, cut a short story short, I asked him the other day if I should make a wish list, and he keeps saying yes. Well, he always sends me a gift card from time to time, you know, like $5, $10 gift card. You know, he's an author. So, Commander Jess. So, the short story is that he kept telling me to make one and add a few things at it at a time for Christmas or Easter's, or, you know, change the name and just, you know, a wish list. And he said, since I can't get 1,000 subscribers like Twinkle Toes has and is making money, that I should put out there uh, uh, an Amazon wish list, you know, if anyone ever wanted to donate to for all the time, you know, it was something. So I asked Joe about it jokingly, and he says, "Oh yeah, you should." And I thought to myself, you know, I'm not a freeloader. I made my Christmas list basically for my family, and I just thought I'd throw it out there, you know, uh, as a joke. You know, I basically said, "Hey, you know," and you know, so I was joking with him about um, throwing it in there, you know, and he was like, "Yeah, show your list," you know, because you know, uh, jokingly, but you know, honestly, what the fuck? That ain't that much. You know what? You just go down the list. Problem is these freaking people. It's like highway robbery at times. Oh well. So anyway, so I turned around, you know, and I made this list, you know, and everyone, I shared it last night. No, So basically, thank you everyone. If anyone has any questions about stimulus checks, I'll gladly give it. Like I said, I was talking about stimulus checks, so I got cut off. And one of the things that I'm stressing over immensely is my health. But anyways, um, let's see. Today, some were veterans. Yes, they just sectioned her and put her in. Well, I mean, literally, when they put Chloe in the hospital, they gave her her own room, and they were bitching about it because they had to pay more for her room. And the reason they had to pay more for her room was because she, you know, um, had to have her own room because she was different. She was on the transgender spectrum. So instead of putting her in with another transgender person, which they didn't have, they put her in her own room, and her own room was, I don't know. The room is that, and the hospitals are stupid. The damn place was stupid as can be. I spent some time in a hospital myself. They say to regroup my mind. But the guy that I talked to basically told me outright that Chloe's never going to change, and he was completely right. Well, I think they should give me either make a $200 bill, a 300, a 400, 500. I can see myself even on $1,000 bill, which reminds me, you just got me thinking. I remember something or other. I got spreadsheets I'm working on right now, but let's see. All right, so I want to see this for a second, okay? So I've heard rumors that there's a bigger, So William McKinley was on a $500 bill, by the way. Okay, that's curious to know. Here we go. So you got the dollar corn with the dollar golden coin, which was Sacagawea. You know, yeah, it was 8 years. Then you got the half dollars with John F. Kennedy. Then you had George Washington on the quarter and FDR on the dime, and Thomas Jefferson was on the. So let's check. Do they have the denominations? Here we go. So $1 is George E. Washington, $2 is Thomas Jefferson, $5 is Abraham Lincoln, 10 is Alexander Hamilton, 20 is Andrew Jackson, 50 is Grant, 100 is Benjamin Franklin. I want to see the large denominations. Here we go, everyone. I'm curious about the large ones. So let's see. So the 1862 to 63, you had Albert Galantine. The 500 in 1869 was John Quincy Adams. This is great news to learn. Joseph Mansfield was 1874 for 500. Let's just skip to the current 500s. Current 500, an 1918 federal note was John Marshall. Then you had Abraham Lincoln in 1870, but let's continue. William McKinley, 1928. And then, William McKinley. Now for the $1,000 bills, which is curious, George Meade in 1891. Here we go. Alexander Hamilton was on the $1,000 bill in 1918. And then you had Grover Cleveland in 1928 to 34. And so you got Cleveland. And then for the $5,000 bill in 1878, it was James Madison. Again, James Madison in 1918. Again, James Madison. Okay. And then in 1928 to 34, it was during the right before the Prohibition. The 5,000 bill was James Madison. And then the $10,000 bill was Salmon P. Chase of 1918. So 10,000, 1878 was Andrew Jackson. We're at 10,000, by the way. Again, 28 to 34 was Salmon P. Chase before they discontinued it. And so then finally, everyone, $100,000 bill in 1934 was Woodrow Wilson. So I hope that was a good little history lesson for you all. No, I wouldn't want to be on a 50. I want to be on the big dollar bill. Come on, let's replace Benjamin Franklin's. I could be the new Ben Franklin. He's retired, dude. I'm on the $100 bill. I thought $200 bill would be nice too. Yeah, but it wasn't 50. It was a $50 bill. It was Grant. So my State of the Union would be better than Donald Trump's. I guarantee you that one, because Donald Trump. Tell you what, I don't think that guy knows what he's doing. So let's talk about the stimulus checks for a minute. So basically, everyone around has been asking me about the stimulus checks, off and on. So Donald Trump came out yesterday. I watched the video, and he basically turned around and he said that they magically found, he didn't say magically, okay, but supposedly somehow he conjured out of thin air and did a press release that he found $300 billion sitting around. Well, to me, $300 billion was leftover money the last time for the stimulus package that was left over for PPP money under the coronavirus relief fund. That was being tapped into right now for unemployment, for unemployment. So you can't do it, right? Now, Nancy Pelosi didn't do anything side shape about the $1,200. Where's my phone for a second? Yes. Buy locally, exactly. That's one of the things I would really support. I do support American-made products. I really do. I mean, literally, that's something that people don't talk about is, you got to buy locally, I mean, stuff like this isn't local, but it still supports the economy because you're buying your Pepsi that's made in America. Whereas, well, actually, has anyone ever, that's a good question. Has anyone in their right mind taken a box of Pepsi like this, looked at it, says proof of purchase, right? See, this is the things that I would do as president if I was doing a YouTube vid as president. Then I would go and tell the American people that there's no Made in America sign here. Have you noticed? No American made sign. 2, it says registered trademark Pepsi. Then I would wonder, you see, then I would look over here. Then I would be talking about Made in America. And while talking about Made in America, I would be talking to you guys in my own things. I got a new idea coming up I'm toying with. It's going to be something, a great little title for videos, the future videos. So I want to get it prepared properly. So let's see here. I think Do they even actually sell that? So the other day I was looking around, right? And I was looking for no, I'm look, my phone needs to turn off. I'm getting pissed off at people here. The fucking thing's vibrating, right? All because I'm talking about unemployment or benefits, right? Stimulus checks. Yes, well, the stimulus checks is a big and interesting concept, you know. The soda pop shop. Can you actually buy 12 of them? Be curious about this place here, the soda pop shop. So it's saying buy a Mexican Pepsi. All soda. Okay. So apparently it sells. You know, I haven't had it. Oh, there's Big Red Texas cream soda. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Yeah. Some of them make some good stuff, but you know, I don't want to buy one bottle. I want to buy whatever's, you know. So I've been looking at buying a case of Mexican Pepsi anyways. So anyways, I had to turn my phone off for a bit because I can't take the the what do you call it? You know, the vibration. I mean, look, I'm gonna basically say something to someone. You see, I don't mind if someone's, you know, messaging me, but so if someone tried to ring me, right? Literally ring me, and to me, it's disgusting. Okay, excuse me, that wasn't ladylike. And the reason for it is, it makes me disgusting, is the fact that I got to deal with, um, um, fact that you know, my phone's vibrating, right? So, so the joke goes, you know, that I don't want to be bothered, you know, while I'm doing this video. How many times would someone basically do this? I mean, literally. And I have a life, okay? And my life doesn't mean ringing my phone and having it vibrate because I, you know, look, the stimulus check update is simple. Donald Trump said he could do an executive order on it. Problem is, we don't know where the money's coming from. That's the real fucking problem here. Problem is, we don't have the fucking, we don't know where the money's coming from. Mysteriously conjured up $300 billion magnetic. No one knows where the money's coming from. You know. There you go. Here you go, Magnetic. Enjoy. I found you some tab. Anyways, and slowly but surely, I gotta take some meds before I fucking explode. I have a little indigestion this morning. That's what happens when you don't drink anything this morning, you know. Yeah, I'm having some minor side pains, probably kidney pains with my luck. Yeah, well, I don't want to follow on China. I really don't care what China. What I care about is the American people, you know. But anyways, I gotta tell you guys, I saw there were a thing. Donald Trump conjured out $300 billion for. He told Congress to give him a one-word okay to spend it. Fortunately, he didn't say where the money's coming from, and yet Mitch McConnell didn't come out and say use it. He can't, and Pelosi's not coming out and saying it, and. Now we're down the wrong pipe. Anyway, so Pelosi's not said anything about this money. People have been asking for a statement, and Pelosi and Schumer is not giving one, right? But one day he goes out yesterday and he's talking about how there's $300 billion from the $300 billion from the last here the CARES Act that should be used, right? The last $300 billion he talked about the last time he touched for unemployment. They give extended unemployment. Now there's another $300. You can't just conjure up another $300 billion. There's something wrong, you know. Now, I personally want to say, okay, I don't trust a guy who comes out. I mean, look, he's already tapping into the FEMA funds, and now they want to replace the FEMA funds with more FEMA funds when it comes to, you know. And to me, it kind of makes me, it stinks, you know. Well, thank you. I'm glad you love my channel. I just found it for you. Well, that doesn't make sense. Look what China's doing today. No, it just doesn't make sense. I mean, literally. It just doesn't make sense, you know. Excuse me for a minute. I'm just trying to finish up here. So I got a couple things to share with you all that might be of an interest to you all. So last night or this morning before bed, I decided to watch a movie. Now, you know me, I'm big on movies, you know, and anyways, I'm big on movies. So what happened? So I was minding my own business, and lo and behold, as I was watching this movie, I fell asleep, but I got up, watched it again. I I watched something called The Young Karl Marx. It was a great movie about Karl Marx's life. And I decided at that point I wanted to do some more study on communist socialism and Marxism because I'm kind of confused in all three. So I decided to put in a movie while I was thinking about it. Still trying to get through, slog through 4 hours of everything. It explains how it works. So I decided to tell my father that I'm basically um, looking at buying and reading just for my own educational purposes, Karl Marx's manifesto, just to see what it says so I can understand it better. So while I was looking into buying this, I decided to turn around and check out this video that was very scary. I mean, literally, it is a video that you need to look at from a different. So basically, what happened was this video, right? Basically says agenda, grinding America down, or something like that. I can get the actual title for you. Basically, the first movie was grinding America down. Okay, grinding America down. Yeah, and basically what it is the last since the 1960s. There's a communist agenda being in the works in the background in the United States. And I thought that would be an interesting topic today to talk about in the general chat too, while I'm doing my spreadsheets, because I mean, literally it opened up, So I thought if you wanted to order some, you can order some. Well, China's wearing masks, we'll let China wear masks. I, for one, don't mind China wearing masks. I mean, to me, China knows what they're doing. They're completely clogged. I mean, and to me, I wanted to share that with you all. So I think I wanted to, you know, I'm getting the list done slowly but surely. So as I work my way down to the bottom, but the video was really good because it breaks down where, we stand in American history with, you know, taking God out of the culture to, things going on. It more looks like we're going down a communist path. And I thought it'd be interesting to educate myself. And the reason for it. So sometime today, before I do my video watching, I'm gonna have to make my bed up. I did feed my bun, so he's good. So anyway, so Pee Wee was talking about this country can go down communist if we vote for Biden. Well, I just want to say to you all, I'm gonna watch the videos, and I'll give you the guys the links. I don't know if YouTube's got Amazon's there. But let me see real quick. All right, so I don't know if they have it here. No, they don't. Uh, You'll have to Google it, but frankly, there's not many places to do it. I rented both copies on Amazon, you know, and it's an interesting you know, movie. If you haven't checked it out, I'll give you guys the links. I'm not sponsored in it in any way, shape, or form. So basically, here it is. I'm going to give you guys the link. This is the first agenda. Feel free to watch the trailers, do what you like. Like I said, I'm not sponsored by Amazon in any way, shape, or form. It's just something that's an interesting video, you know. So basically, the video is really good, and basically what it does is it basically turns around and then it yeah, so basically, you know, they have trailers, you know, but it's an interesting video that I watched. Part one. I got part two to watch when I get done with these spreadsheets. And I'm telling you, it opens up your eyeballs, you know. You know, it opens it up thoroughly, you know. And so, you know, so Emma, I don't want to neglect you, girl. So yes, I'm planning to do a few purchases for Christmas coming up. And that's one of the things I'm planning for right now on the layaway at Walmart. So I'm putting together a layaway, or if I believe it in England, it's called lay-by. I think that's what it was called in Australia when I lived there. I just can't remember. You know.
A lay-by.
Yeah. It's called lay-by. Valet? Yeah. It used to be called Valet. Maybe you should Google it because I don't have time to Google your theory of whatever the fucking word is. I don't mean to be a rude asshole to everyone. It's just, you know, I really don't care about the code name lay-by, you know. All I know is life is good, you know. All right, so that spreadsheet's done. So I got 3 out of 4 done, and the 5th one will be done tomorrow. So, anyways, who's still with me? Because everyone vanished. So, well, everyone prefers different things, man. I mean, Chloe prefers soda pop, but Chloe doesn't drink soda pop because Chloe doesn't want to go down and spend the money for soda pop, so she drinks water all the time. Yeah, Chloe will eat like a pig at times, and I don't understand how she can eat like a pig and still be fucking thin as a beanpole. I mean, I eat The same stuff she eats at times. Look at me. I'm trying to lose some weight here. I'm trying to lose all this weight. Treadmills and exercise and everything else. Which reminds me, eventually I'm going to have to get off my butt and use my printer soon. Which, hopefully we have some additional paper. Because I need to use some additional paper soon. Too much crap. I got to get to my printer eventually. And the kitchen table needs to be fully clean. Oh, there's something I was looking for. Cool. What's this? Oh, yeah, that's the thing I got in the mail the other day from the manager. Here we go. So I got some extra paper. I got to get the freaking thing cleaned up here so I can actually use it soon. I got to print out a couple Tech-Berry tickets. What's up, Rock and Rita? I'm not doing too much. Joe tried to call me and through Messenger, and I was like, no, I don't want to talk, I was already talking here, and I'm getting a massive headache. I took some ibuprofen. Hopefully that helps. Hmm. 6 spreadsheets, I guess. I missed 2. That's amazing. I missed 2. Oh, well, I'll get this one done first. This one's smaller anyways, so I should go into StreamYard one of these days, and invite some of you in, Of course, we should keep Mark out, jokingly. Of course, he's always got that echo going on. Can't figure out that one. We all ironed it out to Mark, and it's not make fun of Mark Day. It was just something I thought I'd throw in there for fun. Because I thought it'd be funny, Anyways, yeah. So, like I said, I'm kind of drained right now. I hate being stuck in my home, So, yeah, anyways, like I said, I try to get everything done that I need to do in a timely manner every day, before I unwind,
And the calendar on September?
Yes, it is. I've changed it myself, and I changed that one over there too.
Changing it.
I did. We're in September. Why?
Well, wondering.
Yeah, I would make a joke, but then again, I would just get a new asshole ripped too. I would say, well,
Getting up. I'm gonna get on my feet. Hey, you want laundry done tomorrow?
oh well, that would be nice. Transfer one basket to the other. I wish I had access to my dresser and have me put all my clean clothes in there, but no, I got pallets of ramen stacked up in there, which we got to eat down eventually.
Yeah, we're working on that now.
I'm not. I got to figure out dinner tonight. That's the other thing. So my farmer emailed me again, asked me what's going on with food, and I was like, "Well, what's going on?" She said, "Well, we don't have a date yet. So my lambs are going to get fatter and fatter. In the meantime, we might go hungry." And yet you got all these people turning around and telling me outright, which I'm not going to say, I call bullshit, from every area of the quadrant saying the virus will go away in 2 months. Really, every time I turn around, I was looking at, they said by December 31st, the death toll will be over 400,000 dead. 400,000. And then they say there's these treatments that they're rushing out. They're rushing out emergency vaccine treatments, but also Russia supposedly, hypothetically, already got a cure, or it's got something that's slowing it down. Whereas us, we're like spending billions of dollars on vaccines, So today the virus is spiking, by the way. It went up again. So I've been watching the thing, and it's now rising again. So let's look at the numbers. So the other day I was looking at it, and I remember seeing it being 180,000 dead. And I thought, then yesterday I looked, and it was over 192,000 dead. So almost 6.5 million cases. Currently, we have 40,000 new cases today, and yesterday it is approximately almost 53,000 new cases. So you do the math. Oh yeah, I mean literally, the movie is fantastic. But I was trying to explain it to Chloe, and Chloe's like, "Oh no, we're not going into a communist country. No, we're not going into communism." Literally, if she fucking watched the video, put fucking two and two together, she'd know what's going on in this country. I mean, literally. Figured out I'm having issues now. Can't retrieve voicemails. Went on an adult site and got a virus. Mark a virus.
You think the government's going communist when back in the day that government used to investigate anyone who said they were communist?
Chloe, we're going down that path. Yeah, the trailer is just amazing, What did Amazon pestering me for again? I hate Amazon at times. They're like, oh yeah, that was a pre-order. So I've been doing things, setting pre-orders up for Christmas, trying to get things moving along, Emma. And one of the things I gotta order soon is or Chloe can do it, is a skirt. I found a skirt on Amazon that goes underneath the Christmas tree. It's pure velvet, and it's like $20. And so it's either so we got to sweep the floor, put the thing down, and also Chloe can also I can also send her the links if she wants to buy a few roll 3 or 4 packs of wrapping paper. We got some wrapping to do soon, and so I'm trying to let me see what the hell. So, anyways, basically, So, did anyone here ever hear the story about my about something I did recently? So the other day I was minding my own business and emailed this guy because, I'm looking at getting a fly rod, and I finally went out and bought my fly rod. Right? Chloe's like, just go get it done with. Yeah, get it done with. We'll put it on the Christmas tree. Okay. So I went ahead and ordered this fly rod. Soon as I gave the guy the money, right? He's got good reviews on it. It's like, oh yeah, he's been in business 30 years. He will never wrong you, right? Well, you know what's going through my mind? You pay for a brand new fly rod and you're lining up 3 others to purchase from him, right? And all of a sudden, as soon as it hits his PayPal account, the guy disappears. Literally, doesn't even answer your email. He's got good reviews on the Better Business Bureau, so I figured, okay, maybe I need to, whatever. What the fuck? I just deleted this email. It came back. I hate when Amazon does that. All right, so So, anyways, it goes like this, So I gave him the money, and he decided to just disappear. So I contacted my connections, and I'm waiting to hear back from the guy to tell me what's going on, So, I mean, literally, he's been in business 30 years, okay? And all of a sudden, I did Google thing. He had like 100 stars, and, out of it all. And, as soon as email comes back from his wife, I didn't know he had a wife, which I guess at his age, he should have a wife. He basically does it, right? So I basically went ahead and I contacted the manufacturer. Okay, I went straight to the manufacturer and I said, "Look, you guys said I could order from you, and or I should go through a dealer because a dealer gets a percentage." He said yes. So I turned around and said, "Here's the dealer I went through. Keep an eye on my order." And the guy says, "Well, we haven't had anything put in yet." So to me, I said, "Well, here's the receipt." I gave him everything. I'm backed by PayPal, so I can get my money back. So I turned around and contacted PayPal. And PayPal literally said, "If you don't get your orders shortly, we will refund your entire amount." And the guy's going to be sitting with his dick in the wind. I mean, PayPal is insuring it. And so I said, okay. So I've never used PayPal for a large order like this, but I did PayPal for security reasons. And because of it, the company is literally backing it. And if they don't deliver in time, well, I mean, literally. So to me, this is the thing about the economy and the pandemic, okay? If the economy is hurting, yeah, it is, Shady Emma. The economy is truly hurting, all right? And people are this way, right? So let's talk about one of my favorite hobbies, fly fishing, all right? So as you all know by now, I love fly fishing. I'm trying to get Chloe to get off her lazy ass and read the fly fishing books I gave her so she can be fluent in fly fishing. So, but anyways, it goes like this, okay? So fly fishing is a hobby of mine. And I've been poking and prodding around, about fly fishing, part of my pandemic series. How they're staying in business, okay? Let me put it to you this way, okay? There's no stimulus checks going out, right? No stimulus checks going out. No one, the elderly like grandpa, is not going to go funnel more money into his fly gear unless grandma lets him. I mean, literally. So picture it this way, okay? You got a company, all right, made out of Montana, Twin Bridges, Montana, called R.L. Winston. Chloe loves the Winston brand because of the maple eye, the silver, and the green blanks. She's in love with those. Maybe one day when she gets better with fly fishing, I'll get her one of those $900 rods for Christmas. But anyways, the story goes, it's about Chloe. The story goes, I emailed R.L. Winston, okay? Before you continue, I want to share with something else. I emailed Scott. I emailed Orvis, Lamson, that one company. Well, let me just show it this way, okay? Let me show it this way, all right? I'm going to go to my friend's website real quick, fishing, right? All right, here we go. So, all right, so I'm going to my friend's website. So I'm going to go to this, all right? Now, let me just tell you what it is. So I went ahead, right? And I emailed Beulah, Douglas, G. Loomis, Edge, Lamson, Hardee's, Orvis, Mystic, Reddington, Sage, Scott, Thomas & Thomas, and R.L. Winston, and Temple Fork, right? So let's just go over the American-made ones, okay? So I emailed Edge, G. Loomis, Ormis, Scott, Sage, Thomas, R.L. Winston, and Freestone, okay? Now, the problem with these guys, all right, and this is the same thing. They turned around, everyone, and said, and this is part of my pandemic part of my series here at my channel. How's the economy doing too good? All right. I got a guy that messaged me the other day wanting to give me a deal on a model train or electric train that goes around my Christmas tree here, dirt cheap, because he's losing money and no one's buying trains. I mean, literally, you see that's the thing. So how is fly rods selling? I mean, all I hear is, well, summer's picked up and we're doing great, right? I know one train company that said that they're looking to be fucking retired, you know? I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude, crude, or an asshole here. I'm just saying, I'm trying to make a comment that says, and that is, out of love for you all, my question to you is how is these companies going into business? All right. I mean, literally, I emailed a guy the other day, and you know, so my story about my fly fishing thing, right? The guy when I emailed him, he turned around and he said, "Oh, business is great." How is business great when people aren't paying this kind of money in this economy? That's why I tell you to keep preparing for the worst. So basically, it's like if there's no stimulus checks, people are having problems with unemployment. How are they spending so much money? That's a question I answer. Is that smoked stuff that you're eating?
Yeah.
So.
You want some?
No thanks. I'm good. Right now, my heart I don't think can take tuna.
It's organic.
No, well, still. So, anyways, what I'm trying to say to you, lovely people, is, you know, is,
They sell this at the co-op.
That's nice. Next time I go to send you a co-op, I want more cheese. It's the only thing I'm living on right now is cheese, everyone. So, anyways, like I said, it was just something weird because they're always saying, "Oh, well, we're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through this pandemic." And to me, it's sad. That's because we all sit around. We all sit around and um, you're buying something really nice, and yet you don't understand how Orvis could still hold together or other things. Good morning, Pee Wee. Oh, really? That's interesting because all I was talking about was buying the Marxist book to read. That's what I was talking about. I also basically gave the links to two videos that I recommended to you to check out on YouTube. And basically, it's showing the country going that way. They're going commie. Plain and simple. So they want to censor my video. Surprised YouTube didn't fucking do that. So, see, this is what we're getting now. We're getting censored. Just because I said that this video that I watched on YouTube, or not YouTube, Amazon I paid for, basically talks about it.
Someone doesn't want people hearing about it.
Yeah, that's it. You see, they're censoring it.
So you're gonna censor the videos too, the movies?
No, they're censoring my videos, what Pee Wee said. She didn't say anything about you. She was talking about, So she says they blocked out part of my video, which I'll get it at the end of this video today. So thank you for Pee Wee, sister, for letting me know, because that's basically bullshit. I was trying to tell you, in an email to check out that video. It was interesting, and now they're trying to censor it for me talking about that. Oh, I guess it's a crime to talk about looking up Karl Marx's book just to see what it is, to educate myself for the future, in case we end up going down this path. I guess the Democrats don't want us to talk about this. Wow. I want to say, Pee Wee, you are a great sister. Great sister. You having another can? You must be hungry today.
I haven't eaten all day.
Nor have I, but I haven't figured out dinner yet myself.
I had enough gas this morning to power up a car and travel across the country without having to refuel it. I had enough gas that they could get me from. Jokingly, I could float back to Austin.
Eat another plate of beans, I'll float back to Austin. Yep.
For me, I'll float back to Phoenix with that many beans.
Yeah.
And
wow, I'm just amazed,
I could float down to California with that many beans. I could float as far down to San Diego or even Tijuana.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm just saying, sis. The leftists are the commies. Look at it that way. That's what this video I was recommending you and Magnetic watch. I mean, literally, I was hoping to find a way to get a copy to you, but because hey, you're putting freaking stuff on my game case.
Sorry.
I don't want salt on my game cases.
We'll be wrapped soon. Once I get paper next week, I'll wrap it all. Put it, and I'll get like a box to put the gifts in, a gift box. All right, I can wrap it tonight even.
I don't know where the tape is. I gotta order more. Well, so you're disappearing again, Pee Wee? Well, you're not staying around? I hope I didn't offend you. So it seems, talking about certain topics they don't want us to know about. And I don't know if I upset Pee Wee or not, so. Anyways, this spreadsheet's almost done, so. But I might just stay on a little more so I can talk to you guys. I might do the last spreadsheet and then call it a day. Because, there we go. So the last one today. Yeah, I guess YouTube wants to censor me. And I hope I didn't offend Pee Wee in any shape or form. See? And this is why I want to tell you, everyone, why I don't like the leftists. They don't even want me to leave my damn house and put me under house arrest because of this virus. Well, I said basically, if you watch the video, everyone, you'll understand what it's talking about. It's talking about, that's all I was saying. It was an interesting watch, and I was hoping me and Chloe could watch it ourselves. Because it's sad. And yet, as you all know, from my own point of view, as I just said, and Pee Wee said, they censored it. So I guess YouTube is part of the left. So YouTube's basically being a real pain in the butt. They'll probably tell me something like, "Oh well, you know." Literally, can you believe that? So I get censored because I was saying it was an interesting thing. Oh, and the other thing I was talking about is Karl Marx. I was looking at getting his book to read. And again, Pee Wee was wondering what I said about it. I said I was looking into educating myself. Why do you think I've been watching these videos to educate myself? Because it scares me. We got 59 days till the election, and yet, you know, America, any way to look at it, scares me. And yet now they're basically saying, I just wanted to read it, To me, I think YouTube is not cool. That they got to censor something over, this is an adult channel, so I swear, you know, and yet fucking leftists want to fucking keep it hidden. Go figure. I mean, literally, we're talking about stimulus checks, unemployment, what I'm interested in reading right now, and yet they're trying to flag my video because it's wrong. I think it's fucking bullshit. Literally. I mean, and that is just wrong, you know. And it's an interesting movie. That's all I'm saying. And yet, they don't want us talking about it. Yet, the full movie's on YouTube already. You know. So, anyone have any questions I can answer? Anyone have anything to say about what YouTube has done? Hmm?
I don't say anything.
Well, yeah, exactly, Mark. I agree. What happened to freedom of speech? Freedom of speech is now being censored because that's part of the new leftist regime. They don't want people talking about it. They want to, you know, it's like no one needs to know that the African Americans are getting $25,000 from Kamala Harris's New Deal. She gets elected to give them houses. They can buy new houses, $25,000 to buy a house, down payment. At the taxpayers' expense, and they're not giving it to Indians, Native Americans, I should say, Caucasians, Asians, none, just African Americans. Again, the new Black Lives Matter America, I agree. I mean, I agree completely. I mean, literally. That's bullshit, I think it sucks. We're here to have a chat. Look what happens. We all get shit on. Look, Pee Wee was talking about it the other day in a comment. Now it's coming true. That tells you right there what all you need to know. I mean, literally, that's the truth, They want to flag my video because of it. Well, it is a bunch of bullshit. Literally, people are now can't use the word pandemic. They got to use one video company, one site that I subscribe to has to use what was it that he had to use? Can't use coronavirus, couldn't use COVID. He had to use
The plague?
not the plague. It was something else because his videos kept getting flagged. It was interesting. It was literally an interesting video.
We're just flagging everyone.
Yeah. Sanitation outbreaks, what they're calling it. Yeah.
Why do you have to say that? Is it offensive to people?
Because YouTube keeps flagging it.
Because they don't want people to spread news in this country about the virus.
No.
Because Mr. Thorne wants it to be believed to be a hoax.
Yeah. I mean, literally. It's bullshit. I mean, literally, I'm glad Pee Wee came up, told us what happened. That's probably why a lot of the followers that was on this channel disappeared, you know. And we're down to 3 people, you know. And the reason for it is, you know, stimulus, you know. I mean, you know, one of my thing was stimulus checks, you know. And because of it, they had to literally cut my video down, you know. I'll go into YouTube, my thing here. It'll tell me if there's anything flagged anyways. Let's see. Nothing yet. I'm going to use the bathroom. I will be right back. I will have my phone on for uh, the text. If anyone wants to comment, you know, I will use the bathroom, so I'll be right back. But believe that? Really, I told you that flagged it, doesn't it? No. believe that? I can't believe it. Hey, Boon Boon. I mean, literally, we're talking about stimulus checks, unemployment, stimulus package, and what I've been watching on YouTube or Amazon, and yet they want to flag my videos because we're talking about, Marxist, Stalinist, Leningradist, just as an educational purpose of this video, what's happening to the American country, and yet they want to flag my video. I guess I'll stick with I guess I'll be sticking with talking about what's important, But if anyone hasn't seen those videos, I highly recommend it because it is very interesting, to say the least. I mean, literally, it opens your eyes up, And I think Chloe and I will be watching those videos as soon as I'm done with you know I still can't believe they fucking censored it. And what type of fucking, I mean, Pee Wee talked about this the other day, and now you see what's going on, But since I have time, I better talk about the stimulus so I can get it out of the way. So Donald Trump came out and said there's $300 billion sitting somewhere, and he just needs Congress to say go for it. Fortunately, apparently, they conjured out of thin air, They conjured it out of thin air, $300 billion, and yet no one knows. So he can give stimulus checks. Now, there's a lot of people saying, well, he should do this, he should do that. I'm for it. Oh, he should. That's what sucks, Well, it is an interesting movie, and me and Chloe's going to be watching it as soon as I'm done because Chloe needs to open her eyes up too. And so does other people too. I mean, literally, I was talking about buying Karl Marx book just to see what the difference is, and and as Pee Wee said, they flagged it. I mean, literally, is there a crime to talk about it? I mean, literally, The government didn't follow up on Lee Harvey Oswald. Look what happened to him. I mean, I just think, I guess it's okay to talk about it in the comments, but it's not okay to talk about it elsewhere, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I think it's unfair, you know? I mean, literally, is it a crime to talk about a book that you made? It'd be like me turning around and talking about people collecting the rare book, the Anarchist Cookbook. I mean, come on, it's just a damn book. They shouldn't be banning a book. Oh wait, I forgot that we know why it's been banned, but still, they shouldn't be freaking flagging it because of it. Well, it's good you're researching stuff, sis. The thing is, I'm researching stuff too. I mean, you put me down the path, sis, to look at this in a different light. I mean, literally. And all of a sudden, my video gets flagged. Let's move your bowl over here and let's share the bunny for a minute. Hello. Well, I bet it was interesting. I'd probably watch that too. You eating? I see you're moving your mouth. You must be chewing on something. I know. I shouldn't have disturbed you while you were eating. Oh, yeah. Come here. So what? Let me ask you. How was the video? If it was on YouTube, you should send me the link. I'd be really interested in reading it. Not reading it, watching it. Yeah, well, I wasn't praising anything. It's like Pee Wee said, we can't talk about what I was talking about, But the main gist of the video was basically how the Americans are going down the American was going down the path, and that's what I was trying to say. If anyone has anything to say, they should check out the video because it was wild, That's all I was saying, and yet it was flagged. And then I'll get an email from YouTube basically saying, "Well, your video was flagged because inappropriate content." I mean, literally. They didn't flag it when Chloe started lashing out at me, give me a tongue lashing. Nope, they just decided to, you know, do it differently. And that's where it sucks. I like doing research too. That's why I've been researching, you know. You gotta open your eyes up sometime to see what's going on. Bad Moppy. I mean, literally, it just scares the shit out of me, you know. By the way, that spreadsheet was done, so I'm checking out a couple things first. I just can't believe it, you know. So, like I said, whatever happened to freedom of speech, Mark said it himself, you know. Mm. It was banned on YouTube. Yeah, I agree with YouTube. Exactly, you guys. Oh, yeah, I agree, Pee Wee, that fact checkers need to be fact checked. What do you think I was telling my cousin the other day who said she doesn't want to trust my intel because, I didn't want to fact check. Um, too lazy to fact check, where Donald Trump said, he said something or other, and she got kind of mad. I can't even remember what it was she was angry about, sis, but it was something stupid. And I basically explained why it's not my job to fucking fact check something dumb. I couldn't remember what it was. It was like Donald Trump said something, and she's like, it was something like the media basically ate it up. I can't remember what it was. This, it was like, you know, and I was too lazy to go fact check. It was like, not my problem. My job was to give the information to you guys, not uh, fact check it. And my cousin's like, well, can't trust your whatever it was, and it's like, it was just something dumb. I just can't remember what it was. So, anyways, so basically, somebody emailed me. Who emailed me this time? I'm waiting for YouTube to email me. Nope, wasn't YouTube. I'm gonna check my spam folder. I think those YouTube notices I stuck in there got pissed off. You know. Nope, nothing. Just useless spam. So BB sent me a video, which I'm gonna have to listen to. Hopefully it takes a minute because I'm tired of this. I got another spreadsheet I want to get done today. Anyways, it's a simple spreadsheet, or prepare it for tomorrow. Anyway, look at it. Let me see what it is. Oh yeah, this guy, I don't like him. All right, peeps. I listened to it, sped it up a bit to get it done. So my opinion is this guy who everyone hates on YouTube because he reiterates the same crap every day. I do the same, I guess, but at least my content's free where I'm not making a living off feel like this jackass. No offense to Pee Wee. The guy's just reiterating the same thing. Donald Trump came out and said there's $300 billion sitting around. He just needs Congress's approval to spend it. Congress doesn't approve it. Then all of a sudden, what happens? Nothing. Nothing happens. Then he sits there and waits. And while he waits, he waits, And he waits. And that's it. That's all it is. It's a fucking waiting game. And if he doesn't get the approval, well, then he'll do an executive order because American people are suffering and the American people are suffering. Plain and simple. And what happens? He's trying to save America. And while the Democrats are going to use that against him and then throw it into courts and say, look, he did this, he shouldn't do this. It's like his executive order for housing. Again, let's talk about housing for a minute. He did an executive order housing. What happened? Well, CDC came out and said you can't evict people. Now management companies are looking just to dump all their buildings to get everyone out anyways because no one's paying the rent, the mortgage ain't being paid, the taxes aren't paid, the water, the sewer, the garbage ain't being paid. Some houses subsidized covers electricity too, and they're not being paid. So people for the money winning the Senate reconvened tonight. The video says when on the team. Well, the thing is, they can have the guy is right. They can have the money sent out 24 hours. Unfortunately, he's waiting for Congress. So, by the way, the Senate reconvenes 9/8. The Congress reconvenes at 9:15, I believe it is. My mother's birthday. So, and then again, once they reconvene in approximately. What is today? Today's Sunday? No, today's Saturday, right? So they're going to reconvene in 3 days. The Senate is. And when the Senate does, excuse me, I'm getting a soda. What happens? Well, they're going to try to put on the table up to a $1.3 trillion bill, which will not include stimulus or unemployment. Again, that's a big thing. And the sticking point, Nancy Pelosi's trying to hold everything hostage is she wants $1 trillion for the states. Again, well, that's because they flagged it yet again. That's the thing, Pee Wee. They're flagging it. They don't want us to talk about the president. They don't want to talk about stimulus checks. They don't want to talk about this. They don't even talk about the books I was talking about. And they frankly don't want me to talk about other crap. I mean, literally, they're basically flagging my video because they don't want it around, That's the thing. And that is the fucking thing, But so this guy who Pee Wee knows I don't like by the name of Jimmy stated that that reiterating again. Some people reiterate things. I go through different channels too, and you know, he basically stated, that they can have him out by Tuesday. Unfortunately, he has to do the executive order. He ain't doing it yet. He's waiting for Congress to get back to work, which means even if Congress is getting back to work, then he's got a long ways to wait. I say just get the executive order done and get some votes for himself, because frankly, it's making everyone get really pissy with the fact that, and that, in my opinion, stinks. And I'll say it again, it royally stinks. And that is something I will share, because of it. Well, thanks. Well, I will share with you something. Here, let me show you a link that's interesting on YouTube. Drink my soda, by the way. I'll probably get flagged yet again for this, but what the hell? There you go. So, if you guys haven't seen this, this is this one. I think it's here. Here it is. So apparently this, you guys better watch this before YouTube flags it. But here's the video I was talking about for free. I rented it on Amazon, and it was just uploaded a month ago. So check that video out. That's the one I was telling you guys about on Amazon. I rented, but since they have it on YouTube, you might as well utilize it before they take it down yet again, because YouTube can be a complete jackass. That wasn't ladylike, but there you go. That's a video, that the full video, by the way, on YouTube. And well, we better do it soon, because he's gonna basically be making himself look bad if he's just all talk and he doesn't do it. I mean, people are struggling, yes, but again, the Senate wants everyone to go back to work too. You know. There we go. So I'm not doing too bad today, actually. If you guys know, I'm on a roll. Spreadsheets. Not doing too bad. Uh-huh. So I will be is this how it's pronounced? No. Yeah, here we go. Hey, where is it? I'll put in the other code then. Fine, let's do it this way then. Eh. Man, it's getting harder and harder to do this. So, but I'm getting there. Each spreadsheet gets me closer to being done for today. And I decided to tackle the other ones, which means there's only 2 tomorrow to do, which I'm not doing too bad, you know. And then, you know, but still, I gotta say it sucks. You know, the American people like us trying to tell you to prepare for this crap, and yet we're still being fucking dogged, you know, when it comes to this crap. Good night, Mark. So, anyways, if any of you haven't seen that movie, I highly recommend it. So basically, if you check out the video link I gave you, you guys, it'll be interesting, you know. So, hmm. My phone vibrated, so I gotta see what it's who sent me what, you know. There we go. All right, so there we go. So tomorrow I do 2 spreadsheets. Yeah, well, I'm gonna watch the movies. I think Pee Wee. Skip it, you know. I gotta check my mods though to see what's going on here. I don't see anything. You should email it to me. Let me see what this is. So one of the mods sent me an email about ground lamb, you know. So, you know, I just sent the thing. I actually went scroll down, you know, but still, you know, with everything done, you know, I should uh you know, I will take care of myself, Pee Wee. That's not a problem. The problem is everyone left. And because everyone left, I'm gonna finish my Pepsi and then I'm gonna get out of here and watch a movie. Yes, I know, I saw it. I scrolled up and got it when you messaged me. So, for all of you out there, um, spreadsheets are done until tomorrow, which means you get. I got 2 spreadsheets to do, probably an hour to do it in tomorrow, and that means um, other things to do, like kiss the bunny and etc. Since there's no comments being made right now, Pee Wee left. You know, so basically, you know, couple projects I got to work on tomorrow is um, I got to order 2 ferry tickets. Actually, you know what? While I'm sitting here talking to you guys, I should clear my thing here. There. So I'm gonna print. I'm gonna go order those tickets now for um you know because I know what my balance is and Chloe's balance. I'm just gonna order those tickets now. Let me see what's going on. Oh, great. Ferry alerts. Well, so ferries delayed. Oh yeah, buy tickets. Wave to go. Here we go. All right, so I want to buy now. I want to go here. And I want add to cart. Check out. there. So then they'll email it to me, and my ticket will be printed out for Chloe. All right, so then I go over here. And then I wait for a email, which the email takes a long time. So it shouldn't take too long to email it to me. So then I'll check my card balance, make sure they debited it for the ferry tickets, and then I'm good. That leaves 2 trips for Chloe. Yep. There we go. So who's with me? Tell me who's with me. I know Izzy's with me. So, I haven't tapped into my food because of the problems, So now I just wait for an email that comes. So, anyways, I'm going to close the window. It is getting a little nippy in here. Yeah. And, should check on it. I hope, Nope, it's not telling me anything. Oh, here we go. Chloe, come here.
Thank you.
Put those away. There's 2 of them.
Okay, it's Tuesday.
Yeah, that's for your trip. So. So, anyways, I guess today is all. I just sent a question to my moderator, emailed that to Chloe. I just got to figure dinner out. Do I want ramen tonight? Or do I want something else? Well, so let me see what's going on, everyone. All right. right, peeps. So there's no more comments. So I'm going to say, please add, subscribe, please post comments, please leave feedback, suggestion, hit the like, subscribe button. So it's funny for your family, include your dogs, your cats, your bunnies, your service dogs. Hit the like, subscribe button. Hold some fun for your family. Hit the bell notification for new content every day. Thanks for watching, and God bless you in everything you do.